G'day and welcome to Let's Learn Blender Episode 3. I'm Robert, and in this episode I'm going to show you about navigating the 3D view. So let's get started and load up Blender. So in this episode, what I want to do is I want to introduce you to the 3D view and show you how you can move around it, which will be vital for when we start doing more than just looking at Blender, as beautiful as it is. So we load it up and we've got the splash screen here, so I'm just going to click off that to get it away. And this window here that I'm currently circling with my mouse cursor is the 3D view. It's got a header bar down here. I've got a whole bunch of options, and it's got a view into my scene where I can select objects and generally do whatever I need to do. So first things first, we need to know how to rotate around the view. There are two main ways to do that. The first way is by holding your middle mouse button down while your mouse is over the 3D view, and then moving your mouse around, and you will rotate around a pivot point, which currently is the center of the scene, as you can tell by the grid floor. And the second way of rotating around is with your numpad. Blender makes use of the numpad, and the keys for rotating around your view is 4, 8, 6, and 2. Those are the arrows on your numpad, and as you can see, it will move in 15-degree increments. Pretty simple. Okay, next thing, I want to show you how to pan around your view. Now, panning is this. It's sort of like dragging along a plane of where your view is. Now, in order to do that, it's pretty easy. There's two ways. The first major way is you hold down Shift and hold down middle mouse button and move your mouse around. The second way is you hold down Shift and, oh my goodness, no, you hold down Control and use the arrow keys on your numpad, which is 8, 4, 6, and 2. Finally, I want to show how to zoom in and out. Once more, there's two major ways of doing this. The first is with your mouse. With your mouse in the 3D view, you just scroll with your mouse wheel, and you will zoom in and you will zoom out. There is one more, I apologize for that moment of silence. There is one more thing I wish to show you, and that is the frame up on object or move to object, which does two things. The first is it will give you a great big, your object will be framed up in the 3D view, and it will reset your pivot point for rotating. So in order to do that, you select an object. I'm going to select the camera, and you press the dot on your numpad, and this is what happens. Then I can rotate around that object, and I can zoom in and zoom out from it. If I select everything in my scene and press dot, it will frame up on everything, and my pivot point will be the average center of all of the objects in the scene. So this is very useful, as you can probably guess, if you've done something crazy and you're like, I have no idea where I am. You just select everything and then press dot, and there you go. There's another hotkey for doing that, but don't worry about it. Okay, so that's it. That's everything I wanted to show you. One last thing is down here in 3D view, if you click view here, you get all of your view options. I encourage you to play around with those, and I will also include a link in the description to various Blender manual pages if you wish to read up more on that. Okay. So, thank you very much again for watching. I hope that was informative. Please post any feedback you have about my videos in the description, in the comments, and I will do my best to improve the quality of these videos. Oh, one more thing. We got a closed blender, because that's what we do. Okay, bye!